Hey everybody, question I get a lot is whether or not Moses existed. The data as we have them now do not support the historicity of the figure of Moses as described in the book of Exodus. That tradition with millions of people escaping from slavery in Egypt somewhere between the 15th and the 13th centuries BCE, accompanied by a series of catastrophes that befell that society, is just not supported by any of the data. It is possible that there was a figure named Moses in ancient Israelite history who helped probably a much smaller group of individuals escape from slavery. Now, whether it was in Egypt or in the land of Canaan is debated by scholars who suggest that maybe there is a historical kernel somewhere underlying this story. And one piece of data that may support this is the fact that the name Moses may plausibly come from an Egyptian name. And if it does, it would be related to names like Thutmose and Ramses, which mean born of Ra and born of Tut. Now, the name Moses would be incomplete because it would just mean born of. It would be lacking the theophoric, and some scholars have argued that it is lacking precisely because it would have been an embarrassment for this figure in ancient Israelite history to be named after an Egyptian deity. So that is an argument, but there are other scholars who have proposed other etymologies for the name Moses. I'm aware of folks who argue that the Egyptian loanwords in the Hebrew language are evidence of the historicity of the Exodus, but there are much better explanations for what those loanwords are doing there. The groups that likely came together to form the nation of Israel were probably trying to fill the power vacuum left by the withdrawal of Egyptian hegemony following the late Bronze Age. And we have Egyptian hegemony multiple times in that area. So there are much better explanations for those Egyptian loanwords. But right now, as the data stand, they are not supportive of the historicity of the Exodus, anything remotely approximating the way it is described in the book of Exodus.